Once again, it's time for Off the Top Sportscast. I'm John, and that guy right there is Roy. Roy, you have our topic, but first, please go ahead, hit the little like, hit the little subscribe. We love it, we appreciate it, and we love the comments, even when you're trying to get at us. We still love it. Roy, what's our topic of the day?
Well, today is we're going to talk about a lot of little things, but the first is father and son.
Okay.
Today was the day that there was history.
Yeah.
The father and son duel to the Lakers, Bronny and LeBron. How do you feel about that? Do you think this is just a big waste of time, or is LeBron gone in 2, gone after this year? Is he playing just to play a little bit with his son, or his son's not going to make a big deal anyway? He's going to be gone sooner than we can blink.
Yeah, I was left wanting. I was left uninspired when I saw them walk out there on the end of the third quarter. Here's the deal. This is not the same as when Ken Griffey Jr. and his father played together. This is not the same because Griffey Sr. was a good baseball player, was on some of those great Cincinnati teams, right? Griffey Jr. was the next coming. Everybody called him the kid. He was supposed to be the next big thing, and he was. Much like Mike Trout after him and Bryce Harper after him. You know what I mean? So the way that he got on the team was, just not good. He probably wouldn't have really been drafted. Everybody starts to say, people were looking at for him in this round or that round, but they didn't because they had respect for LeBron. I think that's BS. I think the only reason he was being looked at all was because, hey, he had the name James. And he just was a mediocre player. At the best, what he should be is a G League player that is trying to prove himself, maybe in the Euro League somewhere. So to walk out there on opening night, I think they just wanted to get it over with. I think that's the only reason he was even suited up for that game. They knew what people were there to see, and they were there to make it happen.
So the question is, when you look at the Lakers, was the acquisition of Bronny really to appease LeBron James and ticket sales, and it had nothing to do with the Suns' talent?
No, I think it didn't have anything to do with his talent. I think it had everything to do with money. I think they knew that if they drafted Bronny, they were going to get a discount on LeBron. And what other second-round pick, 54th pick in the draft, is going to sell jerseys like Bronny? If I was a Laker fan, right now, you don't think I would have a LeBron James jersey and have my son in a Bronny jersey? That combination is going to go on all year and all for the next couple of years while he's in a Laker uniform. That's what this is about.
It's really, I agree. It's about ticket sales. It's about jersey sales, memorabilia. It's about marketing. LeBron, you're right. His son, he should be right now playing in the G League.
Yes.
He should be. And I wouldn't doubt if some players even maybe put it to him a little bit, like they did Clark, the WNBA, to kind of say, hey, you really don't belong here. And right. We're going to show you that you don't, and lock him down. He's not going to score any points. But the question is, how far does this experiment go?
Well, I think JJ Redick is at his heart a basketball guy. but I think he also played it beautifully. It's exactly what you should do. Get this moment over with in the beginning of the year so that it's not like week 3 and you guys are off to a bad start and everybody's still anticipating this, stupid moment to happen. When's it going to happen? Why hasn't JJ put it in? Oh, you can tell the reason that they're not winning is LeBron's not playing well because his son hasn't gotten in the game. All these things get eliminated from the conversation, and you can take that off the table. I think this moves the needle not at all, except for memorabilia. Like I said, jersey sales, posters. Um, you better believe there's going to be some trading cards, some basketball cards with him and his father in the background, or you know what I mean, or whatever. Those are going to be big cards, um, just because of the novelty of it. You know what I mean? Or his first jersey cut into pieces with LeBron's jersey, all that type of stuff. That's what I've been thinking about. Truthfully, I said, man, I might go heavy on card packs this year because there's going to be those LeBron James and Bronny out there, and then there's the Olympic ones that are going to be worth a lot because they have a couple of Olympic jersey ones that you can find in packs. So um, that's what I think it's worth. I think JJ is going to do what's best for the Lakers. Quite frankly, it's sad because I don't think the Lakers have a lot of higher options than Bronny. There are guys that are better than him, but truthfully, I look at their roster and I go, where do you guys think you're going with all the moves that were made out there in the NBA?
Yeah, I think they got their shooter before Bronny. Bronny was kind of like, what are we going to get anyway? He was, when you look at talent, yeah, maybe there's some guys who could be a better talent, but at what they picked him, he was better than the talent that they could have picked. That was the issue. At the time that they picked him, even if they would have said, man, this kid's bigger, better, bigger, he wouldn't have brought the people to the seats.
Oh, that's true.
So regardless, they got their shooter right up front, which slipped out of the hands of the Magic, which the Magic should have tried to get their pick. They got their pick that they wanted. They were excited. The next, that was a throwaway. Let's take them. What does that do? That brings Lakers, jersey. Seats, I guarantee you, they sold more tickets for that game that if he wasn't there, that they would have sold.
Well, it's the first game of the season, so that was always going to be a sellout. But think about these moments. Next May, right? Father's Day. The Lakers are playing on. I haven't looked at the schedule, but I'm going to guarantee they're playing on Father's Day. Christmas, they're going to have them play. You know what I mean? Those are the type of things that is going to happen. Here's the thing that's the worst part about this whole thing. You got guys who have been putting in work in the G League, who move up from the G League, and work their way up onto rosters. Look at a guy like Mac McClung, who's been great in the G League, who has been scoring tons of points in the G League, comes up every year just to win the slam dunk competition and go back down. And you're basically telling him, yeah, your career is a joke because this guy who didn't do anything in college and averaged 14 in high school, which is not, extravagant. If you're an NBA type talent, you're scoring way more than, 14 in high school. And he goes right past you and he's making more money and he's getting opportunities that you don't get because of his dad's name,
Excellent.
And I've always given Michael Jordan credit for that. I've always given Michael Jordan credit for letting his kids have their basketball careers, which both of them played basketball. The one, played actually here in UCF, and he let him have his college moment. Even when his son almost messed up his college moment, He came in because he knew what the right deal was. I don't know if a lot of people remember that, because UCF at the time, I don't know what they are now, was an Adidas school. And he said he wasn't going to wear Adidas. He was only going to wear Jordan stuff, which I understand, your dad's Jordan or whatever. And his dad came in and took everything out of his closet, all his Jordan gear, all his student sneakers, and replaced it with all Adidas gear. Because his dad was like, that's my legacy. You haven't earned the right to demand things from a school. He
Yeah.
was right, So
Let's put a nail in it. So again, please like and subscribe to our topics. Again, there's only one thing you need to do when it comes to sports. And we always say it, John. What do we say?
talk to a stranger about sports today.